If you have an engine that's consuming oil and misfiring, it might be what's called a PCV valve. All right, this came off of my Chevy Volt. It was consuming oil and it was misfiring. And this is pretty much any 1.4 liter Chevy engine like the Cruise or I can't remember the others right now, but just the regular little gas engine. It's got head gasket. What I ended up doing to replace this was I bought a whole valve cover off of eBay for like 34 bucks, 30 something, $5, something like that. But you could get a repair kit just for this. And I'm glad I didn't because it was really hard. But if you're adventurous or really, really stacked or, bad off for cash, you could pry the heck out of this. I mean, you're going to destroy this cap. Luckily, it comes with a new one. But yeah, you pry this off and you damage it. You got to pry it all the way around because it's glued. Then it's got this, and mine was completely stuck down. So it was not letting any, it was like that. It was not letting any air into the engine. And it ripped apart. It looks fine. But then when you see that? It's all torn up. Anyway, so what you do if you're just replacing the valve is you get a screwdriver underneath and you pry and you pry and you pry and you pry, and then you get it over here and you shove it in there and you shove it in there and you shove it in there and you pry and you pry and you shove it in here and you pry and you pry and you break this little tab off and you go, hope that's not important. And it's not, because it's part of this thing, and you should get a new one with your kit. Look at that. Ooh, that's gooey. Anyway, and then when you get it with the replacement, you get that little spring, and you get a new one of those, and you get a new cover, and you're supposed to put glue on the bottom of this. Let's see. I think it goes like this. And then you're supposed to like glue that in place so that, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't buy the kit. I just bought the whole head gasket and replaced it because it came with seals. Kind of worth it. But thought you might want to know what a PCV valve does and why your engine might be consuming oil if it's not leaking.